Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2014 Ford Fiesta ST that we have for sale. One awesome hot hatch. And unfortunately, Ford has discontinued this Fiesta. And it's not just a Fiesta. Ford is pretty much getting out of the car business. Really the only car they make now is the Mustang, and the Mustang Mach-E is pretty much a EV crossover, so that's not really a car. So you have the Mustang, the Focus, the Fiesta, the Fusion, the Taurus. Unfortunately, they've all been discontinued. Our country, the US, has a fad for crossover. I shouldn't say a fad, it's an obsession for crossover SUVs. That's pretty much what pays the bills, so that's what everyone's building. Unfortunately, for people like me and maybe you who actually enjoy vehicles like this, it's getting harder and harder to find new ways to buy vehicles like this. But luckily, we still have some decent ones like this one on the pre-owned market. The Fiesta is the smallest vehicle that Ford offered for sale in the US market, and the ST version is a high-performance version of the Fiesta. The only way to get it is with a 6-speed manual gearbox, so if you're a manual transmission enthusiast like me, that's perfectly fine. A great little 6-speed gearbox, and then you have a turbocharged engine, about 200 horsepower, 200 pound-feet of torque. Big horsepower boost over the regular Fiesta. This is a little car, so with 200 horsepower and 200 pound-feet of torque, this thing is very peppy. Sport-tuned suspension. This one has some nice features. It has these awesome Recaro seats. They hold you in place during performance driving. These were a pricey option. I think it was like $2,000 or something like that to get these Recaro seats over the standard ones. This one also has heated seats, it has auto climate control, navigation, nice contoured leather wrap steering wheel, aluminum pedals. This one has 60,956 miles at the time of making this video. It's a clean Carfax vehicle from the West Coast. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. We actually took this one in on trade. The person traded in for a Audi Allroad. Something a little bit different. The Allroad is kind of like Audi's version of their Subaru Outback, so a little bit of a different theme. I guess a little bit more of a grown-up vehicle for this person, but maybe kind of like you. I have 4 cars. My daily driver is a 2002 Subaru Outback Sport. It's got a loud exhaust. It's got red mud flaps, manual transmission. I actually came in trade and I liked it. I didn't do all those things to it, but I came in trade. I really liked it. I've always liked these old Subarus, so I bought it. So it's really, size-wise, it's very similar to this, but it's fun for me to get in that little Subaru. It makes me feel young. I'm not young, but it makes me feel 20 years younger when I drive around in that little vehicle. And maybe you might be like me. Maybe you might be a youngster, or you might be someone who wants to feel younger. This might be just a vehicle to do it in. It would just be a hoot for me to start or end my day in a fun drive in this little Focus. I almost call it Focus. So smaller than the Focus, the Fiesta ST. Can turn a mundane thing as commuting home into something a little bit more fun. Let's go out on the outside and take a look at it. Also like to mention you have aluminum pedals. Very good handling. It is front-wheel drive, but they do a great job engineering the chassis. And really with 200 horsepower, you don't have too much torque steer, which sometimes can be an issue with front-wheel drive vehicles with too much horsepower. But this one is really not that overpowered, so it's pretty manageable. In fact, the Focus ST, which has a little bit more horsepower, I think the torque steer can be a little bit more difficult to deal with on that, because I think the Focus, even though it's a little bit bigger, it's 240 horsepower, so that's a lot of power going through the front wheels. The nice thing about the Fiesta is it's sporty, but it's also fun. You can fold down the seats for a surprising amount of cargo space. It's fuel efficient. And also, with its small size, it's easy to maneuver and park in an urban environment. And with 4 doors and rear seats, not the biggest seats in the world. I'm 6'2". I probably wouldn't want to spend hours back there, but I could, be back there for a little bit. This is a pretty practical everyday vehicle. I have 2 young girls. I have my car seats in my little Subaru Outback when I commute, so they like it. They think it's fun driving around in my little Subaru. So maybe even if you have kids, this might be a little bit commuter. I do have the luxury of having other vehicles. We have crossovers. I have a crossover. I have a full-size passenger van. So I guess if that was my only car with a family, it would be a little bit more difficult, but maybe for you, you don't have need as many vehicles or a larger vehicle. We have some great promotions going on right now, complimentary delivery to pretty much anywhere in Washington and Oregon. We can put this in our car hauler, bring all the paperwork to you with our mobile delivery service. You can have this beautiful Fiesta without having to leave your neighborhood. Contact us for more information. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.